Build your professional brand beyond the office. Have you heard of this famous quote by Potter Gale? Your network is your net worth. Most professionals believe their professional reputation is built inside the office. Do good work, speak well in meeting, update LinkedIn, and get noticed by senior leaders. All of this really matters. But there is another layer of professional visibility that makes people completely ignored. Your career is not built only on people you work with. It is also shaped by the people you network with. And that is where intentional networking becomes powerful. Because networking is not collecting contacts, it is building a reputation beyond your designation. And when that reputation becomes strong enough, opportunities can start finding you. Let me explain. Imagine two professionals. Both are equally competent. Both have 10 years of experience. Both are professional well off. The first professional finishes the work well on time, goes home, and remains largely connected with the same circle of colleagues. The second professional attends industrial conversation. She stays connected with former colleagues. She participates in professional communities. She has meaningful conversations with people from different organizations. She occasionally shares what she has learned. The most important people begin associating her name with something like maybe leadership, maybe technologically sound, maybe operations, or could be even customer service, customer experience. She speaks about her knowledge, and they start speaking about her too. 3 years later, an organization is searching for someone for an important role. Guess whose name is more likely to enter the conversation? Not necessarily the more talented person. Very often, it is the person whose professional identity traveled further than their job title. That is personal branding. And this is where many professionals misunderstand networking. They think networking means who can help me. Instead, powerful networking begins with how do I want people to experience and remember me? Because your personal brand is not what you say about yourself, it's what people say about you when you are not in the room. So, here's a simple framework that can help you do this further than the reach you have for your reputation. So the R definitely stands for the reputation. Before expanding your network, decide what you want to be known for. Is somebody recommends you when I am not present in there? What are the three words that they can speak about you? Strategic, reliable, insightful, innovative, knowledgeable, calm under pressure, a strong people leader. If you don't intentionally define your professional identity, people will define it based on the small parts they know about you. And here's something deeper: your external branding always begins from your internal reality, your self image. Your outer world is a reflection of your inner world. If you still see yourself as I am just a manager or I am not senior enough, then you will unconsciously make yourself smaller in professional space. You may avoid introducing yourself, or you may hesitate to approach experienced people. You may remain invisible even when you are standing inside the right room. Before expanding your network, expand your identity first and look, how do you see yourself? The E stands for engage beyond your existing circle. Most professionals network horizontally. Same company, same department, same industry, same level. But career opportunities often comes from a weak tie. People outside your immediate professional circle, former colleagues, industrial peers, clients, vendors, conference participants, alumni networks, community group, even someone you meet through the completely unrelated social setting. The objective is not to meet hundreds of people. It is to stop allowing your professional world to become too small. A stands for add value before asking. This is where networking becomes more of a relationship building. Don't enter every interaction thinking, what can I get from this person? Ask, what value can I contribute? Share an insight. Recommend a resource. Introduce two people who may benefit from knowing each other. Appreciate someone's work genuinely, or maybe offer an expertise. People remember those who contribute, and contribution quietly builds professional authority. C stands for create memorable conversation. At most professional events, people ask, what do you do? And the conversation dies 5 minutes later. Instead of trying to impress people, become genuinely curious. Ask questions like, what interesting problem are you solving right now? Or maybe, what change are you seeing for our industry? What has been your biggest leadership learning this year? Suddenly, you're not exchanging job title, you're exchanging perspective. And perspective creates connections. People rarely remember every word you said, but they remember how the conversation felt. The H stands for hold the relationship. This is where most networking fail. People meet someone once and disappear. 6 months later, they suddenly message, hi, I'm looking for an opportunity. That is not networking. That is emergency networking. Strong professional relationships are built through small, consistent touch points. Congratulate them when they achieve something. Send them articles that reminds you of a conversation you've had, or connect occasionally. Comment thoughtfully on their work. You don't need constant communication. You need meaningful connections. Something that interesting happened. You stop being simply another contact. You become part of someone's professional memory. That influence eventually creates opportunity. But there is one principle I want you to remember here. Do not network because you are desperately needing something. Build relationship when you don't need anything. Because the strongest professional networks are built long before they become necessary. Remember, visibility makes you known, but relationship makes you remembered.